To solve another Leetcode problem 13, Roman to integer. So we are giving some symbols. So for example, we are giving a string, and inside of the string it's going to be several characters. So the characters can be those characters IVX, L, CD, and M. Each of them will represent a number. So for example, I gonna represent 1, V gonna be 5. So basically it means this is a Roman number, and then it's gonna convert to the integer. So it's gonna be 5, X gonna be 10. And for example, I and I gonna be 2. If we have 3I, it's gonna be 3. And yeah, we can check this one. So L gonna be 50, and V gonna be 5. So 55, and I gonna be 3. So it's gonna be 58. But the edge case is that, so for example, this M gonna means 1000. But if there is a CM, it's gonna be just 900. If there is a XC, it is just 90. Or if there is IV, it's gonna be 4. If VI, we know that it's gonna be 6. But if it is IV, it's gonna be 4. So this is, we need to find such case to just convert the Roman number to integer. So the idea is that if we find a character, we're gonna check the character one by one. If we find a character, for example, this is M, so we're gonna record it as 1000. And then if we find a number C, so we're gonna record it. So what is C? So C means just 100. Yeah. So this is C is just 100, and this M is 1000. So this means from here it is 100 plus 1000. It's gonna be 1100. But of course this is not okay. The final result is gonna be 900. This means we already plussed C 2 times. Yeah. Actually, we need to minus 2 times the value of C, which is gonna be 100. So the final result is gonna be 900 in this case. Yeah. We just need to check the value of this character M. If it is bigger than the previous character, we just need to minus 2 times this the value of this character C. It is 100. Yeah, because we plussed 2 months. So normally for this CM, we need to minus, but actually for our algorithm, we're gonna use a plus. If we use plus, it means we plus 2 months. We need to minus 2 times the previous number, which is gonna be 100. So we're gonna use this idea to solve the problem directly. So let's just prepare a map. So we're going to use the interface of Java. So it's going to be character. It's going to be character and integer. And we're going to define a map. Which is going to be, yeah, let's just use the new feature of Java, which is Java 9. I just learned from it. So we can use this way. It's going to be map off. We can use map off directly. So inside we can just prepare all the characters. So I gonna be 1, and let me check. So V gonna be 5. Let me just type all those cases. X gonna be 10, and the next one L gonna be 50, and C gonna be 100, and the next one D gonna be 500. Yeah, because there are not so many characters, so we can just type all of them. Yeah. So this is 1000, and this is D. Yeah. Now we can start coding. The final result we're gonna prepare it as an integer. So the result gonna be integer. So the value gonna be map dot get, and we need to find this character. As it is a string, we're gonna use the character at 0. So we're gonna use this string on dot character at 0. Yeah. So in Java, we're gonna use the character at. So if it is Python or JavaScript, we can directly use the index 0 directly. But for Java, if it is a string, we have to use s dot character at 0. This means we find this character, and from the map we can get this character. Yeah. Now we got the number. Let me just return a result to check what it is. So we're gonna use the system dot out dot print line. Yeah, I forget about it. Maybe this way. Print line of this integer. We just need to check if it is the first integer, if it is okay. Yeah, this is wrong. In Python or in JS we can do that, but in Java, if we use map-off, we have to use a comma. Yeah, this is weird, but we have to get used to the syntax. Yeah. So let me just change a little bit. So now let me just run it. What is wrong with this one? Yeah, expected semicolon. Yeah, now should be okay. As we can see, we have the output which is 1, and yeah, for the first character I, it is 1. For this L, it's gonna be 50. If we check this one, it is 50. It means it is okay. Now we're gonna start coding for the algorithm we analyzed before. So we're gonna use the for integer I, which is gonna start from 1, I less than s dot length, and I plus plus, and the result gonna plus equal to map dot get s dot here we're gonna use the character at I. Yeah. Now we're gonna use the if tag. If map dot get s dot character at I is more than the previous number, so this is map dot get s dot character at I minus 1. If it is more than the previous number, we're gonna use the result minus map dot get with s dot character at I minus 1, the previous character. Yeah. So here gonna be 2 times this number. So finally we just needed to return the result. Now let me just run it to check if it works. Yeah, I always forget about the semicolon. So it is just a syntax difference. I always forget about it. Let's just run it and submit it to check if it works. Yeah, the idea is that we just check the character one by one, and we prepare a hash table, and from the hash table we get the final result. The time complexity is just O(n). N is the length of the string. As you can see, it works. I think that's all about